What up, folks? This here is in regard to that girl in Houston who was shot. It says hundreds rally as 7-year-old girl's killer remains at large. I'll skim through it. Hundreds of people who gathered at a rally Saturday for a 7-year-old Houston girl whose killer remains at large were asked to think of the victim as their own child and to be part of an army that will help authorities catch the person who fatally shot her. As you know, and this story came out yesterday on the 5th, a young girl was shot and killed when the mother alleged that a guy in a red pickup truck opened fire in the vehicle, killing her. And let's see. She said that the shooter was a white man, appeared to be in his 40s. But we'll go on. During the rally, people held up balloons and stuffed animals, as well as signs that said "Justice for Jazmine." Organizers of the rally also led the crowd in chants that repeated the phrases, "What do we want? Justice. Who do we want for Jazmine?" Jazmine's family believes her death was racially motivated. The girl was black, and the alleged shooter is described as a white man in a red truck, as I said earlier. Lee Merritt, a national civil rights attorney, said there were no updates in the search on Saturday. Derek Muhammad, a community activist, who helped organize Saturday's rally, told the crowd that everyone there had a role to play in finding justice for this baby. We all consider ourselves soldiers in Jazmine's army. Okay. Now, like I said, this came out on the 5th of January, which was last week. And then this came out, let me find it. Let me find it. It's not here, so. I'll put it on CNN site. Hold on. We found this out. Missed turn signal leads to arrest in girl's drive-by shooting. So, we find out that the actual shooter was this guy, a black man. The death of a 7-year-old girl in a drive-by shooting was most likely a case of mistaken identity involving two suspects. Eric Black Jr. was arrested Saturday in a traffic stop for not using his turn signal. He was accused of driving the car used in Jazmine's death. He faces a charge of capital murder. A killer gets called because he's got a busted tail light. Go figure. Investigators are still looking for the driver of a red pickup truck reported at the scene. They do not believe the driver, described as a white man in his 40s, or the truck was involved in the shooting. So, the latest developments mark a turning point in a case that shocked the nation. Sunday's press conference, the sheriff of Harris County and Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee said they hope Jazmine's death would lead to more discussion about gun violence prevention and race relations. This death of Jazmine sparked a lot of discussion on many different levels, and I think it's good that going forward we continue to have a positive dialogue on a number of issues. Let's face it, so everybody raised hell when they thought that the shooter was a white guy in his 40s. Possible fodder for that race war black folk been talking about. And then we find out the real deal. It was some nooker who fired off into that car and killed that baby. And I'm willing to bet all the activists, because this is how we normally do, when a racist white cop shoots and kills somebody, a black person, usually a black man, everybody raises hell. But when we kill each other, we just kind of, well, how it goes. So I'm willing to bet now that everybody knows that the bastard who shot into that car and killed that baby is black. As for that army, it's probably company dismissed. Culture, death, comment, rate, subscribe. I'm out.